The Food Safety Enhancement Program started 5 years ago when we did our strategic plan, and one of the main challenges that they outlined was access to commercial markets in British Columbia. We interviewed stores, chefs, and distributors around the province to find out what we needed to do in order to gain access to the more commercial markets in British Columbia, because we knew that the consumers on the one side, the BC families, were wanting local meats, and we found out that the price point wasn't as important as food safety and quality and consistent supply of product. We came up with the Food Safety Enhancement Program, and it's very much a joint effort between the BC Food Processors Association and then the BC Association of Abattoirs. We're very grateful to funding from BC Food Processors Association to initiate this Food Safety Enhancement Program. Everyone now has a food safety plan, but what this program's doing is helping make them individualized for each abattoir.
Food safety is a foundation for an efficient and effective operation because it allows you to prove to customers and the local community that you are following good food safety practices, and you prove this with checklists and logs to record that you have cleaned your operation correctly. And they will also allow for the large to mid-sized companies access to markets that they were otherwise not able to get. These food safety plans then become living documents that help reassure the community and consumers, BC families, that good manufacturing practices are being followed and the highest quality meats are being provided.
Food safety for us was kind of a scary thing because it seemed like some big, audacious project that we were just really worried about how would we even accomplish it. So for us, it was about starting small. It was about keeping it simple. We had the ability to be able to create processes and procedures that worked for us in our environment, but yet still had the final outcome that everybody wanted. It's not a hard thing to do. A lot of it is about creating habits amongst your staff, about having good policies and procedures in place, holding people accountable, and educating, making sure that everybody's aware of what the requirements are and why. Food safety is very important because you need to create consumer confidence in your product because the consumer is far more educated now, and it's about protecting your brand and your name. Or maybe even bigger than that, it's about protecting the industry as a whole. Because if one of us is not following food safety and has an outbreak or makes somebody sick, we're all going to suffer for that. So Johnson strives every day in their processes to create high quality products for BC families.
Being out on the floor and asking people specifically, do you have any food safety concerns? We rely on the employees, and it's really created a very open culture of being able to communicate with each other and addressing those issues that are coming up.
I'm a chosen boy, and we've been farming since 1980. The toughest thing in sustainability is my age. It's important that we keep everything going. I love it in the community. That's probably my biggest driving factor, is that I know the community loves to see the lambs in the field, and I love it myself, so I'm working hard to make it last. People are very interested in 100-mile diet, local food. It benefits us because there's a place to steadily sell our lamb that values it. More and more, everybody wants things done carefully and right, and it's the easiest way to ensure that it is. The Abattoir Association, that effort that they made to bring somebody in to help, that was great. And then we can go back and update it a little bit, and with the help of the inspector, we can get it all fine-tuned as we see something a little different. And fine-tuning isn't nearly as hard as starting from scratch, so it was very nice. The fact that there was a template getting made it so much easier. It's worked out well.
For those who are a little bit afraid of a food safety program and think that it's a big thing, it's really not. It's about taking baby steps that accomplish big things. And it's really important that everybody in the province hold themselves to very high standards because we have a great potential for growth in this province.